Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another movie review. Recently, I watched an exclusive to Walmart. It's called Ring the Bell, and this is about a big city sports agent. His name's Rob Decker. He owns his own company. He is manager and CEO over it, and he thinks that he has everything that he can possibly want. And he hears that in this small town in Florida called Middleton, there's a baseball player there that he really wants to sign. And when he gets there, the the baseball player has other designs and other plans, and the young lady he talks to, Daisy, Rob later learns that he and the baseball player and she are brother and sister. And what's so inspiring about this is it's actually a really good story. I don't know if you'd be turned off by the whole Christian message of it, but um, I don't know. It might seem kind of preachy for the normal person going into it, but I actually liked it. I thought that it was a very enlightening, uplifting story, and the young man who played Rob was very like. At first, he comes off as really kind of a jerk and somebody who's completely absorbed with themselves and just lost. And of course, I think we're all a little bit like that sometimes. Yeah, I could speak for myself there. Um, I really don't know what else to say other than I like the fact that Stephen Curtis Chapman was in it, and he played a character named Steve, believe it or not. And then you had three baseball players. I'm not really that knowledgeable about baseball. I just know I like the St. Louis Cardinals, and I don't really follow baseball that much, except that I just know I enjoy that team quite a bit, despite the fact that I'm from Indiana. Um, Cardinals are a better team anyway, but anywho, that being said, uh, the three baseball players that were in this were really excellent, and they didn't have to go through with this movie. They could have just said, "Oh, we have better things to do," but I'm pretty sure that they were um, faithful men, and they wanted to put forth a legacy on film that could be remembered. And it's all about. Well, I can't really say what the movie is really about because it's a rather existential movie, and it's done by an independent company, one that a couple film companies that one probably hasn't really heard of that do inspirational, uplifting films such as this one. And I picked it up because I thought, oh, this is interesting. It's called Ring the Bell. What could that ever be about? And I picked it up on a whim, and honestly, I was very, very inspired, and especially by the Scott Hart. I think his name was Scott Hart or Steve Hart. The brother of Daisy, Cook, Steve Cook. Yeah, Cook was the last name, and he had decided to go to college, and I think that eventually my college education is going to pay off. This movie, it led you to believe that something like that, even though something might go entirely your way, that eventually things have a manner of working themselves out, even though we don't understand how or why or for what purpose they do. And I actually find myself at kind of a crossroads right now, and this movie actually gave me a lot of hope. And I'm in the process of waiting for information about my externship, and I'm so close to getting all the expertise that I need in order to make myself look better to potential employers. And uh, escape from retail, because I think I've handled all the retail I could possibly handle. Don't get me wrong, I love helping people. It's what I do. It's my vocation. I enjoy doing it. I just don't like doing the same thing ad nauseum over and over and over again. Yeah? Uh, no I don't. Why do you ask? Uh, I'll be there in a minute, okay? I will be there in a minute. I will be there in a minute. What? You're gonna call me on the phone? Come again? What? Repiten, por favor. Give me a minute. He needs my help. Like I said, I like helping people, so Father has just recently called me, so I must dash, dash, dash away. Hold that thought. Sorry for the interruption. Hoi hoi. I will be there momentarily, okay? I'm just finishing this up. It won't take me that much longer, alright? Alright. Alright, Dad. Love you. Bye. Okay. Anyway, I give the movie 4 stars, even though it's just your average, everyday, normal film that you probably really haven't heard of. And I'm not going to say what the movie title is about because that'll give away a whole lot of plot points. But anyway, like I was saying, I feel like I'm at a crossroads right now in my life, and I know I'm going forward, and I'm not really sure where it's taking me, but I'm like a feather in the wind, and wherever the wind blows me, that's where it's going to take me. And I'm not really certain where that wind will allow me to alight, but wherever I alight, I think that I will be happy with what I'm doing. Currently, I don't know anything about what I'm going to be doing with extra strip because I haven't really heard from my instructor, and he recently said they have it with the paramedic team at Bloomington, and it was a tragedy. And I don't have a lot of time to go into it because there's a lot of information to be to be expressed in a very short amount of time, which I don't really have right now, and I can't really do it. So I've been making posts on Facebook, and I'm now on Tumblr. Of course, I've just made that announcement. I never thought I would be going there, but I'm branching out. Ooh, spread my wings of fat, baby. Other than that, really don't know what else to say other than I really like this film and I highly recommend it. So if anybody has a chance to look at it, it has some great music like Casting Crowns that they play themselves, and 3 baseball players I don't know because I'm not really that familiar with baseball. Hockey and soccer are more my sports. Definitely hockey more than soccer, but both the trio of men, they do a really good job, and they are just themselves, and I thought that was very courageous what they did. And they also talk about a missionary, and he is no fool. They talk about that, and I thought, yeah, he is no fool that has nothing to gain, that has nothing to lose, or something like. I forget what the whole phrase is, but my dad uses that quite a bit, and it's a phrase that we have had passing around the dinner table for quite some time now. I'm not really sure what else to say other than I'm sorry I'm talking too fast, but when my dad calls I have to go and help him. So I shall see you later when I do my next review, which will probably be about Wolverine when it comes to the silver screen. So until then, jamais!